Did you know that a toy can save a life?
Find out coming up next.
My name is Jacob.
I'm Ryan,
and
this is Retro Reviews.
Number 5 on our list is the Minions doll. So back in July of 2015 in Colorado Springs, Colorado, there was a 5-year-old girl playing in an apartment building up on the 3rd floor. And she was playing with her Minions doll, and she accidentally fell backwards out of an open window, falling straight down to the ground, plummeting 3 stories. Now the impact, which could have been fatal, only resulted in a broken arm for the little girl. The police that found her on the scene stated that if she hadn't been holding her Minions doll to cushion the impact, it would have resulted in a fatality.
I knew I could trust the Minions.
She was saved by the power of merchandising.
At number 4, we have RC versus IED. So one of the most serious threats facing American soldiers overseas is the threat of an IED left behind by terrorists. Ernie Fessenden is a man from Minnesota, and his brother was serving overseas in Iraq and Afghanistan. So he went down to the local hobby store and teamed up with the owner, and they were able to work together to create an RC car that was modified. It had a wireless camera on it and a large battery, so it could detect explosives. It could go 30 miles per hour too, so it was a beast of a thing. He lent it out to a team that was going over, and they were able to use it to detect a 500-pound explosive, saving the lives of 6 soldiers.
The insurgents that were there had actually figured out that they were using RC trucks to detonate the bombs. And so they were working out ways so that they could block the frequency that the controllers used. And so the soldiers had to respond to that, and they had to work with the RC manufacturer to actually overcome that issue. Hey, at this point, I want to remind everybody to please subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. And if you like the video, hit that like button. Number 3 on our list has to do with a goose, a turtle, and a unicorn. In June of 2016 in West Des Moines, Iowa, a man, Kerry Coppola, is going to visit his brother. He and his wife notice on the nearby water a goose that's being attacked by a snapping turtle. He runs and jumps out of his car, runs over to his brother's house and finds an inflatable pool toy, and comes back and dives into the water, carefully swimming over to where the goose is being attacked on a giant inflatable unicorn pool toy. He grabs the bird, swims back over to the shore and hands it to his brother, and they can both work together to get the bird free from its attacker. Once the bird is free and they were able to check the condition, they were able to release it back into the water so it can rejoin its family. Now, Kerry's brother was commenting saying, it's all his kids' toys. It was the biggest one that fit me.
Coming in at number 2, we have Second Life Toys. This is an organization that hopes to lessen the stigma against organ transplants. Basically, in a lot of countries around the world, there's a huge problem where it's just taboo. Nobody feels comfortable with donating an organ after they pass away. What this company is trying to do is they'll take a damaged toy and they'll take another toy and transplant limbs over to make it more complete. They'll then give this back to the child that they got the original toy from, and they'll say, okay, now reflect on this experience.
And they'll actually get a letter from the animal itself saying, oh, Mr. Giraffe is feeling much better now. It's got the transplant that I needed. And usually the transplant doesn't match the animal, but that's kind of the point of it, that it looks like something new that helped the toy to recover.
This is really good because this organization is based out of Japan, and in Japan specifically, there's a huge problem with organ donations. Less than 2% of the people on the waiting list actually receive organs. So this organization hopes to change that in the future.
Number 1 on our list of life-saving toys is the Whirligig. Back in 2013, Manu Prakash, who was a bioengineering professor at Stanford, was on a trip to Uganda, and he had this epiphany. What if I could build this low-cost, life-saving centrifuge that could be distributed to anybody in poor countries?
Now, his inspiration saw the creation of a small paper centrifuge that was based off of the Whirligig toy. It could spin at 125,000 RPMs and separate a blood sample into elements.
He's targeted malaria specifically. So malaria, as it turns out, kills about 500,000 people every year.
It's estimated that malaria has killed 50 billion people in the history of mankind, which is half the people that ever existed. These people estimate these numbers. There's no way to know for sure, but that's a staggering number. That's insane.
Even if it's way off, it's still the worst thing that we face as human beings.
That's all we have for you today. Who knows, maybe a toy will save your life in the future.
We appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next time.
Stay retro.